TV. This is the first video of a series of 5 on different toxic Elvis fans. We need to tackle this topic plaguing the Elvis fan base. Today on this one, it's about the committee of fans who believe they were personally appointed by the king himself to decide who's allowed to call themselves a real fan. And the fans hide behind the keyboards, attacking other people with digital pitchforks. Before we start making a point, we want to shine a light on a video by author Hoedel, who posted a video on her own Facebook page just this morning about toxic fans. Sister Heather shares a link with us. We will link to Sally's Facebook page to watch a video for herself. She is the author of Destined to Die Young and Destined to Fly, the story of pilot Von Strauss, who piloted the Lisa movie from Iowa to Elvis. A great example of toxic fans is recently Sally admitted she had to limit her comments on her Facebook page to prevent Flying Monkey from supporters of a couple of channels, which we're not going to mention them, but I think most fans know which 2 channels I'm talking about are known for their toxicity against other fans. I stay away. Yeah, I used to belong to one of them until 2022 when the first trailer came out for the Elvis movie, and he was going through and dissing all these points because he was talking about the pink Cadillac in the movie. He said it wasn't the right shade, but I had seen the video. I wish I could remember the name of the channel, but he's a British YouTuber. He does a show every Sunday. I think it's around 2:30 our time, so maybe around 6:30 their time. And he was talking about his research on the car and the paint job that I think the wrong kind of paint or something. Yeah, when Elvis got the car, they used the wrong kind of paint, so being out in the sun and all that, it caused the paint to fade. So he had it repainted. So that's the color that you see now when you go visit the Elvis complex. That's the color it was repainted to. So obviously the color in the movie isn't probably going to be exactly right, but who cares? It's close enough. I'm not going to go in and do a paint chip comparison. It was a gorgeous color. I loved it. It was close enough. I'm not really, that's not why I went to watch the movie, but he did talk to people, and I mentioned his research or whatever on the other channel that was, and he said that the guy didn't do enough research. Well, who's he to decide? Because he wasn't the one that did. He can do his own research on it. But anyways, this battle of who gets to decide who's a real fan versus fake fan is just beyond ridiculous. I mean, just because I haven't read every single book or watched every single movie, I never got to see Elvis live. We were 5, almost 6 when he passed away. That doesn't mean I'm not a fan. A fan is just someone who enjoys a part of music. No one should have to be required to see a certain amount of movies or concerts or whatever, depending on what kind of celebrity they are, to be a fan. Yeah. It's just... And I thought... I've only been involved in the Elvis fan community since 2022. I mean, I've been a fan for a lot, late 80s when we became even though we knew about even earlier, but we were officially a fan, I guess you could say, in the late 80s. And then, so that's 80, late 80s, 9. That's basically
Over
about
30.
3.5 decades of being a fan. But I didn't actually become a member of the Elvis social media community.
Yeah, it seems like once social media hit wide,
Factions or cliques,
fan base is just
I mean, I don't know if it's changed since COVID or if it was just toxic. Because I used to be a member of the. We've been a fan of Def Leppard for a long time, but me more so than her. But as for being in the fan group, but I didn't think it could get any more toxic than the Def Leppard fan. But boy, was I wrong.
yeah. It's just sad that we can't remember the music. Just enjoy it instead of in the comment section or
about pitting someone that likes someone, the girlfriends. Also, there's only one wife or anything, or the people that wish they were in their minds think that they should have been, or whether and the ex girlfriends. Not all of them. There's one, Mindy. What was it?
Mindy Miller.
Mindy Miller. She's really cool and all that, and she's not Brittany tell-all books and all that.
But we're not trying to say you can't like or dislike a person, but
or have your own opinion about someone.
Yeah, but having a disagreement does not mean that makes a fake fan or a real fan.
And I mean, because I have my opinions about some people, but I'm not going to get involved in those arguments because I'm not going to change your mind, and you're not going to change my mind about them. If I change my mind, it'll be on my own accord because of whatever I hope. I try, and I don't take someone's quote reporting that someone did something at face value. I want to, just because someone says that someone did something doesn't mean it actually happened in that way. Because I know, I think really recently someone claimed that Priscilla closely pulled the plug on Lisa's.
I don't know if that was in a book. I don't know the name of the person, but I mean,
I don't know how they would get that quote information or make that claim. I'm not saying it didn't happen, but I would say no, it didn't, but I don't know, so I'm not gonna say yes, that happened or no, it didn't happen because I don't know. So I am staying out of that one. I just wanted to comment that it's one of the most recent stories was brought up about
that's pitting people.
Yeah, I think people just say it to try to move people to one side or whatever. If you don't like her, you don't like her. If you do like her, you do like her. That's fine. I don't hate anyone. I might dislike someone a lot or have issues with certain things, but I don't hate anyone.
And I'm not saying that I've never disagreed with someone in the comment section, but
Did you say someone asked a simple question?
Let's see. Oh, they were asking if Elvis ever charged for autographs, and someone else was like, well, if you don't know that, shame on you or something. But I'm like, it was a simple question. She was a new fan, and you could just, what's so difficult to say, no, he didn't, and
leave it at that. I mean, I don't know why you have to be snarky about it. I mean, that's tacky.
We're trying to grow the community, but new people.
I don't know why some people don't want other people to be fans.
Because you're not going to want to be if you're going to act like low IQ for simply
asking a simple question.
They want knowledge.
Like our cousin Sarah, she didn't know anything about Elvis, and she went to see the movie. And while she still may not be a huge fan, but she did gain some gain respect for him and what the struggles he went through in his life, even though some of it, yes, was dramatized with artistic reasons. I know that, and I went in just like pretty much every other biopic, like Elton John or Freddie Mercury and all that. There's gonna be little tweaks or points of the movie that's not
artistic license,
and I'm fine with that. I mean, there were some things about the Bohemian Rhapsody movie I didn't like their artistic take, but still enjoyed the movie, especially the recreation of Live Aid. That was on point. Of course, the person that did the movement coach for Rami Malek at Freddie Mercury, she was Austin Butler's movement coach as
Holly.
Gosh, I'm blanking out on the right now, but she did a great job. Anyways, basically the main thing that people need to take away is if you are being toxic or try to be a positive person in the Elvis fandom and don't cut down people just because they don't think the same way about you or whatever. Just be positive people because that's what Elvis was about, was being a positive influence on the world and gave us all this great music. So we should all just enjoy the music, even if you have a different take on it. But basically, that's it for this one, and we will be back
So
soon.
if you enjoyed this and want to see more of our content, then please like, comment, share, and subscribe. This will not be a Elvis-centric channel.
This is just one of the main different kinds of content have on our channel, but we're going to be doing all kinds of other stuff. It's just that we wanted to start with this because we think that there is a lot of toxicity, and we just wanted to get it out there. And we had no clue that Sally was going to happen to drop something on the same thing, but we're just
just go and watch her video and hopefully watch ours too.
And we comment if you've ever had someone attack you for no reason and all that. Like our brother from another mother, Kyle Slingo. Hey Kyle, love ya. He had all kinds of flying monkey from different channels that were always, and just other toxic fans that were always posting hate comments either about his weight or how he did the comments and all that. And just like in him, if you don't like what our content is, don't watch it. That's fine. No one's forcing you to watch our channel, his channel, any channel. So
that's the joy of being older. We don't give a flip.
Yeah. We don't care if you don't like it. Okay, whatever. We're not forcing you to watch our content. This is only our second video. Hopefully, we will continue to get better at this. We'll hopefully get better at this and get better. Luckily, I have some technical knowledge, maybe not a lot, but it's just gonna be a learning curve for us to learn how to make better content, add new tweaks, and just get more comfortable behind being in front of a camera for the world to see. But anyways, I look forward to y'all's comments about this, and we will be posting. There's still 4 more parts. What's the next part?
Oh, about people that attack.
Oh yeah, people
that inner circle, like the Memphis Mafia, his family, both sides.
Yeah. And just anyone that was involved in his inner circle.